Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What if I told you? The love story fans have been dreaming of might finally be real. Face screaming in fear from matching rings spotted in secret photos, to an emotional moment at the Weibo Awards 2025 that left the entire internet speechless. Liu Yuning and Zuer are at the center of a storm that could change everything. Did Liu Yuning finally open his heart, or is this just another illusion feeding the fandom's wildest hopes? It all began with something so small, yet so impossible to ignore. A photo leaked online, showing Liu Yuning casually holding a cup of coffee. At first glance, it looked like just another candid shot of the beloved singer-actor. But eagle-eyed fans noticed one detail that sent Weibo into a frenzy: a silver ring on his right hand. Within hours, another image surfaced: Zuer, smiling during a brand shoot, wearing what looked almost identical. The internet exploded. Couple rings, one fan screamed on Twitter. "Don't play with my heart," wrote another. But the speculation didn't stop there. Fans began pulling receipts, connecting dots that no one had noticed before. The matching airport outfits, the way Zuer's eyes lit up whenever Liu Yuning's name was mentioned in interviews, the soft smiles he couldn't hide when reporters asked about his ideal type. And then came the Weibo Awards 2025. That night was supposed to be about career achievements, glitz, and glory. But for fans, it became something else entirely. When Liu Yuning walked onto the stage, Zuer was already seated in the front row. The cameras panned across the audience, and in that fleeting second, fans swore they saw it. Her eyes glistening, her lips trembling in the faintest smile, as if she knew a secret the world wasn't supposed to hear. Later, when he received his award, his voice shook. "To the person who always believes in me," he said, pausing for a moment too long. "You know who you are." The arena erupted. Netizens lost their minds. Could he have been talking about Zuer? But here's where it gets even more dramatic. Behind-the-scenes footage, leaked by staff, showed something the live broadcast didn't. As Liu Yuning stepped off stage, Zuer stood. Just for a second. Their eyes met. No words, no touch. But the silence between them was louder than any confession. The fandom had found their evidence, but the truth, it was still hiding in plain sight. And just when the chaos seemed ready to settle, another piece of proof surfaced, one that pushed fans over the edge. Days after the award show, paparazzi shots appeared online. Liu Yuning and Zuer weren't caught holding hands, nor were they spotted in a cozy dinner date. Instead, it was something subtler, and perhaps even more intimate. The two were seen leaving the same studio, just minutes apart, wearing masks and caps, trying desperately to avoid attention. At first, skeptics said it was coincidence, but then fans zoomed in on the photos and noticed something chillingly familiar. The ring again. This time, on both their hands. Chinese social media went up in flames. Hashtags like Liu Yuning Zuer, couple ring proof, and Weibo Awards secret dominated trending lists for 3 straight days. Fans divided into two camps: the hopeless romantics who screamed finally, and the cautious skeptics who warned against shipping too hard. But the story didn't end there. Sharp-eyed netizens discovered that Liu Yuning had followed a private fan account dedicated to Zuer, only to unfollow minutes later. Accidental slip or intentional signal? And then came the most heartbreaking twist: Zuer's interview. When asked if she was dating, she smiled faintly, lowering her gaze, and whispered, "Sometimes, the heart knows before the world does." And just when fans thought they had the answer, another layer of mystery appeared. Liu Yuning posted a late-night message: "Some things are too precious to explain." But could these be coincidences, or has the quiet love story already been written, only waiting for the right moment to be revealed? And that's when the fandom realized this wasn't just gossip anymore. It was a love story unfolding in real time. To understand why this is hitting fans so hard, we need to rewind. Liu Yuning isn't just another idol. He is the man who clawed his way up from live streaming in small rooms to standing on the grandest stages of China. Every lyric he sings carries the weight of struggle, loss, and resilience. Fans adore him not just for his voice, but for his vulnerability, the way he wears his pain like an open wound, never hiding, never pretending. Zuer, on the other hand, has grown before our eyes. From a child actress to one of the brightest stars of her generation, she carries an aura of warmth and softness that feels almost untouchable. But behind her smile, fans know she has endured her own share of battles, criticism, pressure, and the loneliness of fame. So when whispers of their connection began, it wasn't just about two celebrities dating. For fans, it was about two souls finding refuge in each other. A man who had been hardened by struggle, and a woman who had carried the weight of expectations. Every stolen glance, every unspoken word between them, became a symbol. For fans, it wasn't just romance, it was destiny. At the Weibo Awards, when Liu Yuning's voice cracked as he thanked the one who believes, people weren't just hearing an acceptance speech. They were hearing a confession years in the making. And for a fandom starved for hope, those moments became everything. But what makes this story even more powerful is the silence. Unlike many celebrity couples who deny, confirm, or explain, Liu Yuning and Zuer have done none of that. Instead, they let the silence linger. And in that silence, fans have built an entire universe of emotions, possibilities, and dreams. But silence, too, can be dangerous, because the longer the mystery grows, the heavier the heartbreak could be if the truth isn't what fans imagine. At the end of the day, maybe this isn't just about two stars. Maybe it's about us, the fans. We live in a world where love stories unfold not just in movies or K-dramas, but in the stolen seconds of reality. Liu Yuning and Zuer may or may not be together, but the way they touched our hearts proves something deeper, that even in silence,